Hello again, everybody. Week 7 Operation Football Monster matchup on paper is about as good as it gets. Two teams ranked in the top 4 in Class A, 5-1 Westside at 6-0 Elkhorn South. Game, though, not competitive. Matt Satilli live in Elkhorn with the story. Matt?
It wasn't competitive, but it was still entertaining. Hey, Andy, Westside walked into Elkhorn Stadium 2 weeks removed from its first loss in the regular season in 3 years. Warriors head coach Paul Lamangi says the energy and focus since that loss at practice has been different, and that his team could not wait to get onto the field tonight and face one of the top teams in Class A. Well, it was worth the wait, and the Warriors leave here tonight making a major statement. First drive of the game, Class A's leading rusher, Tay Jenkins, takes the snap, and he rushes in for his 18th touchdown of the season. That was his first of 4 on the night. 7-0 Warriors. It's 14-0. Westside digging into its bag of tricks. Bryson Williams gets the handoff and lets it rip. Eli Johnson takes out a couple defenders on his way to the end zone. It's 21-0. We're still in the first quarter. The damage keeps on coming. Braylon Warren to Mo Purify says, "Excuse me." He decommitted from Washington State. Phone might be ringing after that catch. End of the first half, big run by Class A's second leading rusher, Jaden Sutko. That would set up a field goal. Elkhorn South gets on the board. They're now trailing 35-3. But in the start of the second half, more Westside dominance. Bryson Williams says, "Look what I found." Takes it all the way to the end zone for a pick 6. The Warriors wallop Elkhorn South 58-17, handing the Storm their first loss of the season.
After we had the loss, we kind of reinvented ourselves a little bit, and I think it was one of the best things for us, and it kind of woke us up a little bit. We base our program on playing physical and being tough, and it was challenged there at one time, and I think we're slowly getting it back.
Other people think that we just a random team now since we lost to Central, but it's just show to state that, yeah, we're back.
With the win, Westside improves to 6-0 all-time against Elkhorn South. And at each of those 3 meetings over the last 3 seasons, they've won every game by at least 41 points. A big matchup awaits for the Warriors. They'll face Creighton Prep in district play next week. Reporting at Elkhorn Stadium, Matt Satilli, KETV News Watch 7 Sports.
Thank you, Matt. No game for Millard South tonight. That was decided earlier this week when Lincoln High decided to forfeit because of injuries and, quote, other concerns. Top-ranked Patriots will host North Platte next week. All right, Matt mentioned Creighton Prep. Well, how about the Junior Jays? Trying to stay unbeaten, hosting Fremont. Prep running back Angelo Walker making defenders miss after miss after miss. And look at him go. 59 yards to the end zone. That score makes it 7-3 Prep first quarter. Second quarter now, it's Angelo Walker taking it again. It's 3 yards and a rushing touchdown. A missed PAT makes it 13-3. The Creighton Prep stays unbeaten. They win 37-24. Omaha North fired up to host South Sioux City. And the Vikings doing it with special teams. Cordai Richard finds a hole and finds daylight, looking like Ja'Cory Barney. Except this time, this guy scores all the way for the touchdown. North up 7-0. Then check out the blocking up front for the Vikings. Clears a huge path for running back Jerron Cannon. Untouched for the touchdown. Omaha North rolls 56-0. Omaha Central trying to bounce back after last week's loss to Creighton Prep, hosting Papillion La Vista. B.J. Newsom, the quarterback, plunges ahead. 2 yards for the touchdown. It's 7-0 Central. Then watch Newsom. He's rolling left, and then you watch the receiver, Caprice Keith. This is fantastic. Great camera work by Dan Ziegler. In both feet, outstanding. Central goes on to win 34-17. 0-6 Omaha South on the road at 5-1 Papio South. Packers punting. Poor snap. Punter tries his best to get it off, and you know, it's not very often a guy wearing number 52 gets to return a punt for a touchdown, but it happens. Congrats, Josh Thompson, the senior, and the touchdown. 21-0 home team win. It's Chester Mendoza from 13 yards out, more traditional. Papio South wins big 72-0. To Kearney, where future Husker Matthew Erickson leading Millard North against the Bearcats. The Stangs dig themselves a 21-0 hole after a couple block punts, but then the offense ignites. Cameron Leggett Drops back, finds Zion Rush. The 37-yard pass play inside the 5. A couple plays later, it's Leggett to Rashawn Hall, who hauls it in for 6, but ultimately that slow start would doom the Mustangs. They lose 31-28. Also in Class A, Millard West 62-zip, a winner over Northwest. Bellevue West wins big at Lincoln Southwest. Westview improves to 5-2 with a shutout victory over Bellevue East. And congrats to Omaha Bryan. First win of the season for the Bears, 14-6 over Benson. All right, halftime here on Operation Football. Up next, our fan favorite game, UTAN at Arlington. And speaking of Arlington, here are the Eagles Spirit Squad to take us to break.